So this is day one of our 7-day yoga series. So just coming down onto your mat and just finding a kneeling position, cross-legged as well as an option, and just closing down the eyes or a soft gaze. And just allowing the shoulders to relax, softening the face, and just simply noticing the breath here. You might bring your hands onto the belly or the outer edges of the ribs. Just feeling the inflation of the rib cage or the belly. And then we're going to bring our hands onto our shoulders, so opposite hand to opposite shoulder. And then we're just going to bring the hands behind the shoulders now. So like we're giving ourselves a big hug. And then we're just going to rotate from side to side here. So just a bit of rotation in the torso here. Also giving ourselves a bit of a hug. So enjoying the benefits of that. And then just slowly starting to release the hands up overhead and then lowering the hands down. Do a couple more like that. Hands up overhead and lowering back down. So I'm crossing my hands in front of me, but you find whatever variation works. You might raise your arms up in vertical way or crossing the hands. Eyes closed here, or you can keep them open. One more just like that. And lowering the hands, resting the arms. And now bringing opposite hand to opposite knee. We're going to take a little twist here. So we can bring our right hand behind the hip and taking a slight look over the right shoulder here. So left hand to right knee. My gaze is out to the side or behind that back shoulder. Coming back to center, right hand to left knee, left hand behind the left hip. Gaze out to the side or looking over the shoulder. Long spine here. So feeling the sensation of the belly being tucked in and elongating the spine. So imagining there's two glass panels and you're trying to squeeze your way in between. So you tuck the belly in and also the lower back draws in as well. Just helping with our posture, activating the core. And then coming back to center. I'm going to come down onto the mat now. So coming onto the back body, we're going to bring our knees in towards our chest. So you might bring the knees all the way in, or you might have the knees in more of a 90-degree angle here. Just find what feels best for you. And then just taking some back rolls here, so rocking side to side. placing the left foot down, right ankle to left knee, and then just rocking from side to side here with the left knee. So the left knee is moving out and in. So in that horizontal plane. Hands can be wherever, on your chest or maybe on the ground just to help stabilize. So you're rocking onto the outer edge of the foot, left knee moving out and in. Really gentle hip stretch here, so you feel some sensation in the right hip. And then lowering the right foot down, left foot onto right ankle, and just making that same motion here. So the right foot is planted down, and now my right knee is moving out to the side and in, rocking onto the outer edge of the right foot. So really gentle here, just some gentle activation in the left hip, and strong core to help stabilize you here. So when thinking about our core is essential for all movements really. Helps stabilizes us and supports all our upper and lower body movements. Good posture, helps with our breathing, our energy. So just lowering that left foot down. And now I'm going to bring our legs up into the air. Legs up into the air, just for one moment here. Just rocking from side to side. And lowering down. Windscreen wipering the knees. So my knees are just moving from side to side here. We'll take a bridge pose from here. So my feet are planted down, hip width distance apart, pressing down into the mat, and I'm going to raise my lower, middle and upper back, really slowly peeling off the mat. My palms are placed down and lowering the upper, middle and lower back, really gently moving here. Lower, middle, upper back, and lowering upper, middle, lower back. One more, lower, middle, upper back. Almost like you're kind of picking at a piece of sticky tape. So you're peeling each segment of the back away from the mat and sticking it back on. Alright, so from here, we're going to bring our arms up overhead. The arms up overhead, they might be in a cactus position or lengthened. And then we're just going to bring our right leg up to the ceiling. So right leg up to the ceiling. And then I'm going to bring my left hand to my left right knee. And I might have a bend in my knee now. But I'm just going to start to peel the left upper back off the mat. And lower down. It might only be a few centimeters off the mat. So that left shoulder, left upper back coming off the mat. And the back of my right hand is on the mat. Lowering the right knee down, left arm overhead, so the back of my left hand is on the ground. So I might have a cactus shape in my left arm. Now bringing my left leg up to the ceiling. No need to have it completely straight. You might have a generous bend, that's totally fine. And now with my right hand, I'm going to start to bring that up past my left knee. So I'm peeling my right shoulder, right upper back off the mat, just any amount. No need to push here. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And lowering down. So bringing both feet down. Take a breath here. And now gently rolling onto your side. So tucking the knees in towards you. My forearm is on the mat. So elbow, forearm on the mat. And then I'm going to straighten out my top leg. Straightening out my top leg. And then I'm going to start to lift my left foot a couple of centimeters, drop. Again, we'll do 2 more here. Inhale, lifting the left foot, dropping down. Awesome work here. Doesn't look like much, but it's actually a lot. Last one. And drop. Relax here. And now, challenge from here is we're going to push down into this right knee. So pushing down into this right knee, right thigh. Let's see if we can lift the hips up. So a bit of a modified side angle here. So my weight is in the elbow, the forearm, dropping down. 2 more. Weight into right shin, knee, right forearm. Really pushing the ground away. Final one. Left arm up to the ceiling and dropping. Awesome work. All right, so just changing sides here. So this time my right leg is on top. I'm bending the knees in so the feet are tucked behind me. I'm coming down onto my left forearm elbow. And then I'm going to start to straighten out the right leg. And then just starting to lift the right foot any amount and drop. Lifting the right leg, dropping down. Final one. And drop. Awesome work. All right. And then we're going to see if we can come into that stargazer position. So pushing into the left thigh and left forearm, starting to raise the hips up, right arm overhead, dropping down. Doesn't have to be a big amount, just find your range. So strong in the side waist here. And lowering down. Awesome work. So just coming up to a seated position now. Nice and gentle. And then we're going to bring the feet together here. So feet together. And then we're just going to start to bring the body weight forward. Just a small amount here. Closing the eyes. Closing the eyes here. Smooth breath. And then just starting to open the eyes. You're going to start to move your knees up and down. So knees up and down. Okay to have a bit of a curve in the back. So just getting some movement happening in the hips and the knees. Awesome. And then just crossing the legs if that's comfortable. Otherwise, coming onto the shins, like this. I'm going to demonstrate with the legs crossed. So either you have your hands on the thighs or hands on the knees. And we're going to start to make some rotations here. So making some circular motions here. So you're shifting the weight from left to right hip here, or left to right glute. And I'm just starting to jut the neck forward. And you might close the eyes here. Deep breaths. And coming back to center. Long spine. Blinking, opening eyes. To finish off, let's inhale, take the hands up overhead. Exhale, lower. Inhale, hands up overhead, big inhales. Exhale, lower. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, lower. And that is day 1.